But did the ocean breeze pacify you?
All right, well, let's get it going. Good day, good people.
Hey,
What's
what's up?
up? How are you doing there? Well, you doing fine? Cause I'm doing good. Can't you tell by the smile on my face? Too bad.
Yeah.
I'm working on getting skinny in the waist anyway. Anywho. My name is Jojo, and I am here with my co-host, Miss.
See, hey y'all, what's y'all doing?
And we have come together. We are just two friends who decided to take our private conversations and make them public and have fun on the internet. Why not? Because we're millennials. So that's what millennials do, right? So we want to welcome you to our first ever episode of JoJo and Dee. Because guess what? You have to start somewhere. So why not start now?
Somewhere.
And today is now. So basically, we're just going to talk about any and everything. All right. We're going to, as we go through life, step by step, day by day. If you remember the rest of the song, sing it along. Step by step, day by day, something, something, something.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So basically, that's all we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about fruitful things, great things. We hope that every episode that we leave you with a nugget, because at the end of the day, guess what? We just talking to ourselves, and we decided to uplift you while we talking to ourselves, uplifting us ourselves. So go ahead and tell the people about you, Dee.
Oh my God, it's my turn. Thank you for giving me the floor. Hey y'all, what's up? It's Dee. Just the girl from Houston, Texas. That's just about it. Just trying to put myself out there. You can follow me on Instagram. It's J2 Riley and D'Angela Celeste. My real name, y'all. I guess y'all got that. But like JoJo said, we're just here to kind of put ourselves out there. We're starting somewhere. We're getting things, up and running so that we can, step out of this comfort zone. We've been comfortable for too long. It's time to start getting settled with being uncomfortable. Hello, somebody. So yeah, we're just so glad that you joined us for our very first episode. So here we are. Welcome.
Without further ado, shall we get into the topic of today?
We shall.
We shall. Someday.
Which is today. Now.
Today. We begin the process. So basically today we're going to talk about overcoming our fears. And we said, what better topic to have on our first episode than what we're doing right now? Because neither one of us are 100% comfortable with doing what we're doing right now. But if you want to grow in life and you want to succeed in life, you got to get out of what, like Dee said a second ago, getting out of the comfort zone. Like for me, I've always lived a very calculated life, right?
Come on, calculated.
Calculated. You heard me? I don't ever do things without looking at all the different outcomes. For me, that's a blessing and a curse at the same time. So I'm able to see a lot of things and stop before I go there, but it also is a hindrance for me because I don't try a lot of different things and try a lot of new things or step out there to be better and get to where I actually truly desire to be in life. And so the story I tell about like my really stepping out of my bubble begins like in 2017 when I went to Tucson. If I could talk right, hey Tom, if I can talk right, Tucson, Arizona. And I had never seen mountains before. I grew up in Austin, Texas. We're on the edge of the hill country. If you don't know, Texas has, hills
Mm-hmm.
where I live, but I never knew exactly in real life what a mountain looked like. So I looked at the mountain and I was like, wow, God has too much for me to sit and be scared and be afraid and not go out there and live my best life and everything that he's created. So I decided to start stepping out, doing more outdoor things, uh, just doing things that I wouldn't normally do. And I tell you, every day it's a blessing because I'm not living my life with any regrets, right? And at the end of the day, you have to realize you only have one life. Be smart about what you choose to do, but don't let that hinder you from really going out there because you can take calculated risks. So, hey, not to sound like a textbook, but it's true though. That's real life for me. So, yeah.
That's what it is. You gotta get out there. You
I
gotta
gotta
get out there. I mean, I know you guys are just meeting me for the first time, but hey, I'm the type of person, and JoJo will let you know because we've been friends for what 10 plus years, something like that. But now just to let y'all know, we do not stay in the same city. I'm in Houston, and she's in what city
Austin.
you in? Shout out to
I'm in
Austin.
Austin, Texas,
Shout out to
baby.
Texas.
That's what they say, Austin.
But it's just amazing, that our friendship has grown. But had I not, I mean, just sticking to that, getting out there. Had I not gone to this place when we were in college together, shout out to Texas A&M, the
Woo!
Texas A&M in College Station. Whoop, then I would have never met, my best friend. Like, come on. And
That's my
when I
best friend.
eight, 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 eight. So when I was in college, of course, just growing up, I've always been the one to stay at home with mom and daddy. My sisters would be elsewhere with their friends and everything, but I just wanted to stay home, right? So me really being able to go to college, and just getting out there on my own, of course, it was a struggle for me because I just didn't want to do it by myself. I always had to have somebody with me, but even through my college years, like I said, when I met her, it took all that was inside of me to actually go to this particular place, which was Rejoice. Shout out to Rejoice.
Rejoice.
And I basically went, had to go alone, and I was able to, connect with a lot of good people. So with that being said, you just gotta get out there. You gotta start talking. You gotta start being uncomfortable because you have to grow. You can't stay stagnant. You can't be still all of your life because you'll miss out on certain opportunities if you just don't try new things. Of course, I'm a strong advocate for making sure what you're doing is legal. Hello, but
I
but
won't
just make
survive in
sure
the jailhouse. Mm-hmm.
you can do it. And going back to where I am in corporate America, I'm doing leadership now. So who would have thought that your girl D would be doing leadership? I don't really talk much, and that's just because, once again, I like to stay in my comfort zone, off to the side. Um, but hey, I just started doing stuff step by step, and look what I stumbled on, being able to step out and lead others. And I'm still growing every day. There are times where I do kind of slide back into my little shell, but I have my friend JoJo here to kind of be like, look, girl, we gotta do something about this, you know. And talk about your skating, will you? Because I think that can kind of go with what we, you know.
And it does a lot of times, like, so I decided to, when everybody when they're growing up, they always pretty much everybody skated, right?
Mhm.
Or skated. I decided to pick it up a few years ago again, and you can't be afraid to fall, right?
Mhm.
On your skates. What you have to realize is that you're going to fall, right? And so you learn how to fall and you get better at falling, but you also get better at getting back up.
Mhm.
But you also now learn what not to do to fall. And so that's really one of the ways that I pushed out,
Mhm.
you know, with skating, and I use skating as kind of my internal way before I actually execute in real life of how to conquer my fears. So like right now I'm working on spins, you know, trying to spin in a circle a whole bunch of times. Well, I didn't bit the dust. And in skating, you call it paying floor taxes, wood taxes, whatever,
Mhm.
you know, you pay taxes. And I've been paying a lot of those taxes lately. But each time I realize I get better and better and better. And when you're afraid to fall, you on your skates, you tense up more.
Mhm.
Therefore, it makes the fall more worse. Like it makes it worse
Yeah.
than it would have been had
You just relaxed and
you relaxed
ride on through.
and ride on through, just roll on out. And so it's okay. That translates for me. Skating translates into the same thing that life is. You're not going to always succeed. That's a fact. It's a fact. You will not always succeed,
Mhm.
especially your first time. And that's okay. You have to be okay with that. But you have to choose to grow from that and allow yourself to push forward on through that and not be hindered by that.
Yeah.
And so that's one thing that, and like Dee said, I'm not all the way there. None of us are. None of us are. You don't reach perfection to the day you leave this earth. That's the state of perfection. So until that day, I know I'm gonna keep moving and I'm gonna keep growing. And I hope that y'all enjoy the talks that we have through this and grow through it. We're going to talk to entrepreneurs. We're going to talk to authors. We're going to talk to nothing is off limits. Some days we're going to have family conversations. Other days we're going to have adult conversations. It's this is about life and it's about growth and it's about step by step. We're going to have fun. I hope, like I said, I hope y'all enjoy it with us because hey, you know, life's too short to live in a box. You know, it really is. So, hey, we'll be here every other week right now, and we'll see where we grow to. But hey, we just gonna bring you what we have to talk about and what's coming up in our lives. So, anything else you want to add for today?
Nothing else. I think you've done a good job with wrapping us up.
Okay.
Thank you again for joining us, and we hope to keep you coming.
Remember, follow us on social media. All the descriptions will be down below. This will be on my YouTube page, Just Joe Vet. You can follow me on Instagram too on Just Joe Vet, Just Joe Vet, JOVETTE. And then D'Angelo, you can shout out your social medias again. And until next time, follow you where?
J2 Riley and the
All right. Peace out. One love. Jesus Christ. Remember that. Now, guess what? We out. Ooh.
But did the ocean breathe?